This week on the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast, we take a closer look at the leaky roof at Sevier Middle.
We check out the recent spring dance and find out if middle school formal could happen in the future.
And in our sports segment, we investigate the stress of being a student athlete. All this and more is coming up on SSN. Good morning, Sevier Middle. My name is Alise.
And I'm Alison. Welcome to this week's episode of SSN.
For several years, the roof at Sevier Middle School has been leaking. Several classrooms and even the hallway have buckets to catch water when it rains. Gabriel and Sandler filed this report.
Sevier Middle School has a serious problem. The roof is leaking in the hallways and classrooms.
It's an inconvenience, to say the least. I think the ceiling should be repaired so that it doesn't leak again and cause the problem. It just about caused about $3,000 worth of calculator damage and a laptop damage. So I'm hopefully the weather will dry up and it will be repaired soon.
The leaky roof has been a problem at Sevier for a couple of years, and the school administration is trying to get it fixed.
Well, last week we had budget hearings at the central office, and one of the things that was a priority for Sevier's budget was our leaky ceiling. So we've made it a priority to communicate with our school system leaders and also our Board of Education members to let them know that our roof needs to be repaired.
The students at Sevier are worried about these roof leaks.
It's kind of disgusting and disturbing whenever there's like water coming out of our ceilings and that people are trying to help it by putting buckets.
I think we should try and fix it and get rid of the trash cans in the hallways that are like trying to fix it, but yeah.
There have already been some roof repairs this year, but they did not solve the problem.
Well, we've had phase one of roof repairs that should be ending now. The part that needs to be repaired now is the part of the roof that's flat, and right now that's the amount of money that we've asked for so that we can actually pay for the second phase to be repaired.
Sevier's administration is as upset about the leaky roof as the students are.
Well, I think all of us want to go to school in a building where there are no leaks. Most of the leaks around Sevier are just annoying. You know, when you're having to work around a bucket that's in the floor, walking around that, or but it can be more severe if a leak is a lot. It can damage, some ceiling tiles, and certainly we don't want water coming through the classroom and hurting things that are in the classroom.
Reporting for SSN, this has been Gabriel and Sandler.
The Sequoyah Scribe student newspaper has started taking applications for editors and staff writers for the 2015-2016 school year. The Pacemaker Award-winning publication will accept applications until Monday, April 20th. Students can pick up applications from room 340.
Sevier Middle School 6th grade students are participating in a project benefiting the Oasis Women's Center. They're collecting small bottles of shampoo, conditioner, lotion, body wash, and detergent. Students should bring these to their homeroom, and the natural helpers will collect them on Thursday afternoons. The deadline is April 24th, 2015.
In recognition of the innovation and success of the Administrative Support Center Support Teams Initiative, Kingsport City Schools has been named a District of Distinction by District Administrative Magazine. Kingsport was among 62 districts that were honored in March 2015 Round Districts of Distinction, the magazine's national recognition program for K-12 school districts.
Sevier Middle School's PTSA recently held a dance event for students. Maddie and Alison filed this report.
The winter dance is one thing many John Sevier students look forward to. Most students use this as an opportunity to hang out with their friends.
I think it's a fun way to hang out with people and show off your that dance skills.
I think it's really fun. You can meet new people that you don't see in the hallway.
It's really loud and fun.
Sadly, the dance has its flaws, from loud music to overpriced food.
And it's really loud. It's like we have to pay for the pizza.
The least favorite thing is the loudness of it.
The PTSA uses the money for many programs throughout Sevier. The students of John Sevier don't know where their money goes to.
Probably the other dances.
I don't know, probably for other stuff like school dances and to pay people back when they need it.
I think they use the money for sports, like uniforms and stuff.
Patty Alley, a member of the PTSA, explains where the funds from the dance go to.
The PTSA is the one that sponsors the dances, so we use the money for numerous different things, but a lot of it is for sponsorships for the 8th grade trips. We use the money for a lot of different things, like we bought the marquee sign out here at the front. We put in the speakers and the sound system in the gym last year. It goes into our bank account that we raise money throughout the year.
One dance that many students hope for is a formal dance. Is such a formal dance possible? Tina Karst, a member of the PTSA, explains why.
I think that would be a great idea. I think it would be something that the PTA could discuss with student council, and maybe we could work something out for that in either this year or maybe next year.
Reporting for SSN, this has been Maddie and Allison.
Spring is officially underway. What kind of weather can we expect during the first week after spring break? Joshua is standing by in the Sevier Weather Center with the answer.
Rain is set to be with us all week in Kingsport. Good morning, I'm Gabriel. This week, temperatures will go up, but there's a chance of rain almost every single day. On Monday, there will be a 40% chance of rain in the Tri-Cities. The high temperature will be 68 degrees. Overnight temperature will drop down to about 54 degrees. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there will be at least a 50% chance of thunderstorms. The high temperature for the week will be 80 degrees on Thursday. Now let's go back to the newscast studio.
Track season is officially underway at Sevier Middle, and records are already breaking. Kristin is standing by with a closer look at Sevier's track team.
Track season has kicked off at Sevier, and records are already breaking. Good morning, Warriors. I'm Kristin. Sevier's track team competed in a meet on Monday, March 23rd, and celebrated several big successes. Courtney Whitson broke the JSMS school record in shot put with a throw of 37 feet and 10 inches. The record she beat was set in 1979. Jaden Potts, Claire Chapman, Katarina Scott, and Juliana McReynolds broke the JSMS school record in the 4x800 with a time of 11:181. Sevier won the overall meet, beating 5 other schools. The track team participated in another meet on Tuesday, March 24th at Robinson Middle. Sevier beat Robinson Middle School by 5 points to win the meet. School athletes at Sevier perform at high levels, but they also face a lot of stress. Maddie and Alison filed this report.
Away games can put stress on student athletes at John Sevier.
Yes, I think it does, because you usually get home at a later time, and it affects your homework and your academics.
Well, I mean, it probably does, because, you know, like the away crowd, it's like you're not used to the place and stuff.
Yes, because they get home and they need to do their homework, but we get home so late.
Although the athletes believe away games put stress on them, the coaches don't necessarily agree.
I think away games are necessary. It can create more stress, but the key is that students have to develop time management. They have to use the time that they have in order to get other things done, like homework and things like that. They can do homework on the bus, after school, before games, those types of things.
I think it puts stress on the students if they don't have good time management, but there's enough downtime from the time they get onto the bus to in between games, they've got enough time to do homework.
A few of these athletes usually don't have time to do homework before or after the games, postponing when it gets done.
Yes, because we really don't have time in between to do homework, but it's easy to do it after.
Yes, because you get home at a super late time, and you can't really concentrate, and all you're thinking about is sleep.
Yes, because I'm tired when I get home and I want to go to bed.
Kelly Ferguson explains why time management is an important skill for athletes.
Again, they're trying to fit in extra things on top of doing their homework and other activities. So that's where it creates it. It takes a little time to travel, especially places like Greenville. Those take a little longer trips. But again, if students are using their time wisely, then they can get everything in.
Because of travel, most students don't get home until very late.
It depends usually how long, like how far away the place is, or if it's close, then you get back really fast.
It depends on how far away the other team is. Like if it's in Greenville or something, it's usually around like 10 o'clock, but usually it's around like maybe 9:30.
Reporting for SSN, this has been Maddie and Allison.
Well, that's it for this week's Sevier Sports Report. Let's go back to the newscast studio.
The roof leaks at Sevier Middle have been a problem for several years now. Eli and Gabriel hit the halls to get the students' take on the leaky situation.
John Sevier Middle School ceilings are always leaking. How do Sevier students feel about this? SSN hit the halls to find out.
They should seriously go up there and fix it.
Well, they should be done with it by now because they've been taking a while.
They should be fixed, knowing that the Sevier school is getting sponsored for a lot of money when we have things going on.
I think it would be easier to get it fixed than getting all the buckets and just putting them under there, because when they get kicked over, they just have to put up another one and stuff, and it just runs everywhere. So I don't think it really does anything just to put a bucket under there.
I feel like it's not very sanitary. It doesn't really feel that nice when you just walk down the hall and see like a leaky ceiling.
Well, I think it's very problemless. Too many leaks everywhere, buckets. You're just walking, oh, bucket! Just, ugh.
I think we need some new ceilings because I'm tired of getting dripped on during class and getting wet and stuff while I'm trying to stay dry.
If you want to tell us your opinion on the leaking ceilings at Sevier, tweet us at the hashtag SSNHitsTheHalls. Let's go back to the newscast studio.
That's it for today's installment of the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast.
Next week, Kristin and Maddie investigate why there are so many fights at Sevier Middle.
Gabriel explores a cultural event that recently took place in Kingsport.
And Alise and Joshua take a closer look at Sevier's track team.
Only 32 school days are left until summer break. I'm Alise.
And I'm Alison. Have a great week, Sevier Middle.